Crunk. Hey, I just wanted to share a little something with you about my life and how I live. A lady asked me a question. Jam, what do you eat? What do you eat? How do you stay so slim and trim? I mean, what do you eat? Well, this lady's pretty much on a weight loss journey, or beginning a weight loss journey, and she's kind of I don't know, looking for inspiration to jumpstart, like what can I do? What do you do? I just want to share with you a little bit about how I eat in particular. Now, you might think that I just eat lettuce and cauliflower or something like that, and grilled chicken or something like that. But those things are great. I mean, I do eat those things, but I eat other things too. I feel like I eat pretty normal. There's several principles I go by as far as what I eat, how I eat, all things in moderation. So I don't really restrict myself from anything in particular, but I'm not going to just binge on something that's like totally unhealthy and fattening like on a regular basis. In general, I try to keep it healthy, well-balanced meals, your vegetables, your whole grains, your lean meats, grilled. I stay away from too much fried foods and sugary foods like that, junk foods, stuff like that. I really just kind of back off from those things. I might have something like that occasionally, like every blue moon. I don't want to say like what you need to eat, or like you need to eat this for breakfast, this for lunch, like that, because there's so many choices and people are different. We all have different likes and dislikes. So people pretty much know what's healthy and what's not healthy. I think that's kind of a given. So you don't really need me to dictate to you what you need to eat. But I'm just kind of sharing the basic principles of how I eat. So maybe there's something that you can take away from what I say that will help you, or to get your wheels turning, or inspire you to make some changes so that you can reach your goal in your journey to lose weight and get fit. In moderation, all things. Say like, I have kids. I do. I know it's hard to believe, but I have kids. I have 3. And sometimes we have junk food night. We'll have like pizza night or something like that. I'm running around with them doing something, just busy. We end up going to some fast food joint that they just want to go to. So I end up having that too. So I don't want to say that I wouldn't eat a burger and some fries, because I do. I mean, I love burgers and fries, but I'm just not going to eat burgers and fries like twice a day for 4 or 5 days a week. I mean, I might have something like that for one time in a week. Sweets and things like that, desserts, I'll have that again. It's occasional. It's like a special treat. It's not something that I generally have on a regular basis. I don't even keep sweets in my house. I just don't. I don't keep snacks and chips and snack cakes and cookies. I don't buy that stuff on a regular basis. I mean, if I do, it's for a special treat for the kids or something like that, out of guilt for not giving them that type of thing, so they can enjoy it. I don't really use sugar. I use stevia sweetener, like for, I use that for like coffee and tea or something like that. If I drink coffee, I'll drink decaf coffee, and I'll drink herbal tea or green tea or something like that. I try to stay away from the sugar, the sweetener in the yellow one. And then there's a yellow packet and a blue one and a pink one. But anyway, I stay away from all those because those are artificial. Stevia is natural and it's healthier for you. So try to find stevia. It's pretty much in any grocery store. Also in health food stores, you should find it there as well. I drink water during the day. I drink water. I try to stay away from sodas and juices on on a regular basis. Maybe occasionally every blue moon I'll have something like that, but water. And I don't even buy a lot of juices and flavored drinks and things like that to have at my house for my kids. We just have water. That's the most healthy thing. So a lot of stuff, if you just don't buy it, keep it in your house, then it'd be easier not to eat it, drink it. I don't drink alcohol, so that's a way to save calories. I don't drink, or of course I don't smoke or anything like that. So stay pretty healthy in those areas. Now another tip, the way that I eat, I try to use small plates, small bowls, and I would suggest that if you're on a weight loss journey, I would suggest trying that. It's kind of a psychological thing, because if you have a smaller plate or smaller bowl, you're gonna get less food. You're gonna have smaller portion sizes. It helps reduce your calories and your intake that way as well. It's just a small tip, but it works. So go for the smaller dishes, small plates and small bowls, so that you can more easily reduce your portion size. Another principle that I eat by is the king, prince, pauper principle. In the morning, you eat like a king. In the afternoon or midday, you eat more like a prince. And in the evening, as the day wears on, you eat more like a pauper. If you're going to eat carbs or sugars or something like that, you want to eat that for breakfast early in the day. And as the day goes on, you taper off the amount of food that you're eating, as well as your portion sizes and everything, as well as your carbs. You taper off your carbs as you go through the day. And reason being is because carbs are metabolized into energy by your body. And through the day, your body has an opportunity to metabolize those carbs, and you'll burn off the energy and you'll use the energy. But if you don't use that energy, your body will store it as fat and you gain. So that's the reason that you don't want to have too much carbs at the end of the day, or right before you go to bed, because pretty much all you're going to do is sleep. You're not going to do much physical activity to use that energy and burn it off. And the carbs will be stored in your body as fat. So you want to stay away from the carbs late at night, really. So that's the king, prince, pauper principle. That's I generally try to stick to that. I try not to eat past 6 o'clock p.m. Like having a cutoff time. One thing it does, it kind of gives an opportunity to reduce the calories that you're taking in. So late in the day, you'll just cut it off, and you just make a point not to take in calories after that point. Don't just starve them out to die. Maybe I'll have a small piece of turkey and some cheese or something like that, or just a couple of crackers to sustain me or something. But generally, I might have some herbal tea or green tea or something like that to, if I just want something that's after 6 p.m. But those are the principles that I try to live by and eat by. All things in moderation. Don't really restrict myself, but I allow all things that I want, but in moderation. And reduce portion sizes. Use small plates, small bowls, so that would help you to more easily reduce your portion sizes and therefore reduce your calorie